Okay, now I don't use the signs, I use the constellations, okay? And January 1st is actually falls under the constellation of Sagittarius, which tells me you're a control freak.
Oh my God.
Because that's all Sagittarians are. And that's the reason I use the constellations, because they're more accurate. They're more scientific as well. Okay, but anyway, that means you got to be the boss, you got to be in charge no matter where you are. Whether you're at home, at work, at play, in the kitchen, or the boudoir.
Is that true?
Yes, it is. If you're not the boss, you're not happy. And by the way, this is an interesting thing. All control freaks are natural-born salespeople because of the following. You love making people do things they don't want to do.
I love this guy.
You hate to sell something to somebody. If somebody comes to you and wants to buy something, you'll turn them over to somebody else. You want the person that doesn't want to buy.
Wow.
Okay, so that's you. You're a very strong person. You're a very tough guy. You take no bull from nobody. If somebody's standing in front of you and they step on your toe, they're going down. You don't ask questions. Now, that doesn't mean you're not a talker. You are. But when it comes to that, you kind of like keep everything in there. You keep it. Let me rephrase that. You kind of like keep everybody in their place. 1974. What the heck is that? Oh, yes. Interesting. Huh. Yes. You are born in the year of the tiger. This is the year of the tiger.
Yeah.
So that means you've got a lot of changes going on this year, the year of the tiger. But also, the personality that comes from that tells me that you are a talkaholic.
I'm on the phone with that.
Even when you're driving. And also, here's what you may not know, but being a Sagittarius, you're smart enough, you probably do. Sagittarians are smart now. They know everything.
Isn't that true?
Just ask them. Okay, but you do talk in your sleep. Yes, doesn't he?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. It's not
I've heard it
coherent.
before.
Also, you are. That also makes you, therefore, a communicator. You do communicate. You do talk. You don't always. It's interesting. I want to, talkaholics don't always make sense when they talk, but you are that control freak. So that tones that down a little bit to where you do make a lot of sense when you talk. So people do need to listen to you. It's just that it's just hard to keep being that attentive for that long a period of time.
Very good point.
Okay, and then you're born on the day of the lion. Number 1.
Never heard that.
You're born. That's right. That's why I'm here, to teach you new things. That's why they have an old guy doing it. I've been there and done that. Got the t-shirt and everything. Got the scratches and the bruises. Anyway, you're born on a number 1 day. That's the day of Leo, the lion. So you are a lion. Now that does mean you have a great heart. When I say a great heart, a heart of pure gold. You want to help people, and you do help people. And those control freak people, this is an interesting side, and this is an interesting aside about control freak people, is you're very spiritual. You want to do everything right, and that's good because it puts like a control on you to where you don't go hog wild destroying the planet. And when I say destroying the planet, I mean, by having your own way, of doing everything your way. You do want to do everything spiritually correct. So therefore, you do set bounds on yourself. You set rules and regulations yourself. Nobody else can. But you do. Okay, now the lion, that makes you a think tank type person where you're always thinking. You're always coming up with new ideas, new inventions, and new and better ways of doing everything. You are very competitive with yourself. You don't ever do anything the same way twice.
It's unbelievable.
Jesus Christ.
Every time you do something, you do it better. And or different. You cannot, colleges, colleges. I'm not asking you whether you've been or not, I don't care. But I will say this. Colleges are world-renowned amongst us older people for putting people in boxes. They can't put you in a box. You think differently, and you always will. You will not think like anybody else. And by the way, you are a bit of a revolutionary against the establishment. Your birthday, young lady?
Oh,
Very good.
October 7th, 10/7/76. Oh, no.
Wait, October 7 what?
76.
76?
Yes.
Sounds like trombones, doesn't it? 76 trombones, okay. Whoa, okay, remember what I said about the lion?
Yes.
You're born in the year of the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
which is the same as Leo.
Okay.
So, he's a Leo day, you're a Leo year.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. Okay, October 7th. Now, you said October 7th is what?
Me?
I thought you said she's a Libra.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
a
don't even
Libra.
remember.
Yes, I'm a Libra.
Okay, but by constellation,
I don't think I'm a Libra in constellation.
no, you're not. You're a Virgo by constellation.
Really?
How does that work?
Holy
what is
crap.
Okay, signs and constellations are different. There have been times in history when they are the same.
it? Right.
The sign is the same place. But because of the equinox changing, the way the Earth spins on its axis, it changes. The signs move forward
Right.
a little bit.
Yep.
Now they have gone all the way around several times since creation began. But right now, in this cycle, they're 20 degrees or 20 days off. So if you're born the first 20 days of a sign, you're actually born in the constellation previous to that sign.
So I'm a Virgo sign?
No, you're still the same Libra sign,
Okay.
but you're a Virgo constellation.
Okay. Wow.
Didn't think I was smart enough to explain that, did you?
That was
No,
good.
I understand though. I understand.
Okay, so where is she at with her controlling?
Okay, she's a
year?
Virgo. Let's talk about Virgos. Virgos are very analytical. You analyze everything. You are a perfectionist. You hate making mistakes and you hate being wrong. It doesn't stop you from doing new and different things because you know that the second time you do it, you're going to do it better. And every time you do it. The Leo part of it, okay. But the Leos are in competition. You're in competition with yourself to always do things better. But then the Virgo part of you is the analyst where you analyze everything. You actually are better at being better at everything you do than he is because he doesn't really use the analysis procedure that you do. Except for maybe that male brain. Males do tend to use the logic more than women, but you more than most women because of that Virgo logic. That's
so
very
true.
logical.
Oh, wow.
You're an analyst, and you are the inquiring mind that people talk about. You want to know everything. You will even go, and I don't know if I should say this in front of anybody else.
Okay.
You sure?
Say
You'll
it.
even go through people's pockets just to know what's in them.
Oh, I know. Checks my Facebook,
I
my
haven't
web,
done that in
my
so
AOL,
long.
my phone.
I haven't.
It's okay.
You'll go
Go.
through
I know
drawers,
she does it.
through drawers to see what's in them.
It's been a long time.
It's been like a week.
Because you're an investigator. You want to
need
know.
I need to know.
You've got to know. That's right. It also makes you a very good detective. And also, here's another thing that I haven't told anybody here tonight about Virgos. But you also are interested in health. Good health. And eating properly. You know, for example, that the reason people are sick is because of what they ingest.
Oh my God, that is so weird. Yes. Very much.
Okay, then you're born on the day of Pisces. Number 7.
Okay.
Okay. That makes you very psychic. You know things about people, places, and things before they happen. You need to be sure to listen to your gut feelings because they're always right. But you're so logical, a lot of times you don't listen because you think, oh no, that can't possibly be. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And then you're wrong. And then you get in trouble. Need to listen. Because the gut feeling is where it's at. Also makes you very spiritual. You have a very close relationship. This Leo part to your personality, let me think if there's something else I can think of to tell you about Leo that will apply to both of you that I didn't tell him. Did I tell you you're a natural born teacher? You both are, because Leo is the teacher, and you're the year of Leo, okay? And you're the day of Leo. So you're always teaching, teaching, teaching. You do have a temper. And the first thing you say about somebody who pisses you off is, I will teach that person a lesson. You may not say that person. You may say that B or that A or whatever. But you will teach that person a lesson.
That's about right.
Yeah. Also, I told you you're a think tank type person, always thinking, thinking, thinking. It's hard for you to go to sleep, also for you. So you do a lot of tossing, a lot of turning. Did I tell you you come up with a lot of solutions during that tossing and turning, and you plan your next day's activities?
Ideas, yeah.
Yep.
You hate to get out of bed without knowing what you're going to do that day. Are you the same way?
I am, yeah.
Comes from the Leo.
Yeah, I plan it out the night before usually.
Okay. Leos. Okay, I guess that's about it.
I plan my outfit the next day.
Huh?
For the next day.
Do you see anything that would be, I don't know, joint Leos and joint...
I mean, what about
something that would be good for
Libra
both of
stuff?
us that maybe gives us a little insight on relationships, combining the two dates? No?
Well, you're both a little similar because of the Leo part. You're pretty bossy, but that's okay. She can take that. So that's not a bad thing. But let me tell you one thing that I do know about control freak men. Control freak men tend to be chauvinistic and macho. And what you need to realize, and let me ask you this, do you know the following? I don't think control freak men do, so that's why I'm going to ask you. I don't think they do, but I don't know for sure. I do know a couple of control freak men that don't know it, but I want to know if it's a normal thing. Do you know that you can make love to a woman with your vocal cords? Do you know that?
Make love with my vocal cords.
I guess you
What I'm
don't.
saying?
Huh?
With my words?
That's right.
What do you think?
Do you know that women don't need sex as much as they need love making from a man with his vocal cords? That's more important to a woman than sex. It's more important to a man to have sexual encounters, but it's more important for a woman to hear the words. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Okay.
Whether I use it or not, different story.
Okay, well you need to. And you ask about the relationship. She, more than most other women, need that because she's born on a Pisces day. Now, she comes off as having a lot of self-confidence because she's a Leo year, but there's a lot of self-doubt in her. She needs you to reinforce how intelligent she is. She doesn't know. She is. I know she is, and you know she is, but she needs you to tell her that. She also needs you to tell her how beautiful she is. You and I both know she is, but she doesn't. And she needs you to tell her that all the time. I'm not saying every minute of every day, but I am saying every day. That'll help the relationship along.
You're good, you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Time for me to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Appreciate it.
Bye.